Hello and welcome to this video playing fsm666fsm. Okay, it's a long one. Hope I have a short game. Probably the wrong opening to have a short game, but if I win a long one, I'm also fine. I definitely want to win this. I mean, my rating is below 2400. I really feel like something's completely wrong. What's going on there? King g8 all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not sure why King g8 was necessary. Okay, is it an idea to take with the queen? I mean, it definitely is an idea. Yeah, but this is far more normal. Just take with the knight. Yeah, that's the kind of move where you immediately see that it's not good, but how do you refute it? That cannot be a good move, simply because of the weakness of d5. I mean, here he has to go. It's tactically already kind of tricky, but strategically it's also very bad. So, okay, what to do there? He has to go bishop e6, yeah? Otherwise, I simply take d8 and play knight c7. Maybe a6 is a move. Not great, but yeah. So he's at the end going for this. Okay, I don't see a full refutation, let's say. Wouldn't be surprised if there is one, but I don't see it. Something like this is definitely good for white. I don't know how good it is, you know. Yeah, it's kind of tough to figure out the maximum. Yeah, this is definitely good for white. Now, you know, d5 is just very weak. He's got the bad c8 bishop, or sorry, yeah, the bad c8 bishop. And it's not quite clear what his move is, really. Something like knight c6. If everything else fails, I can simply trade this down to a really good ending. Yeah, I think I'm doing this. It's a very one-sided ending. I don't think it's not necessarily the best way to play, but it's super one-sided. He's stuck with the weak pawns, a6, c6. e5 is also sticking out a little bit. Yeah, that's a move I want. That f3 is my next move anyway, so bishop g4 is making no sense. Sorry if I'm so harsh, but it's just like what it is. f3 was my next move, because I want to get the king to e3. That's the ideal square here for the king. Okay, yeah, let's go there. Yeah, that was also on the agenda, to play knight e4. So knight e4. Yeah, I wonder if I can play even better here. Rook d1, for example. Rook d1 would trade. At the end I have a knight on d1. There's no way he's knight d1, king f8, knight d1, king. I'm trying to figure out if I win material by force on the queen side. I might do, but it's just like, it's such a luxury issue, because this is always also possible, of course. Like it could be that rook d1 just wins immediately. Like if he has to take everything, there's a knight on d1 and then knight b2, d3, b4, and so on. It's extremely close to a flat out win. So this is why I paused a moment. This is very good as well, but here it's not about very good. It's just like, can you win the game immediately? That's the only task. The only task is wrong. That's the only thing that would mean something. A clear advantage you have in many ways, such as the flat out. Oh, I didn't even notice that he moved. That's not a good thing. Bit down on time. Yeah, he's got no way to save the pawn. Yeah, I think taking once is not a bad idea. And now you can check on g1. It's probably useful. It's not quite clear if he has a good square, really. Yeah, this is... Then I attack a lot of things. Yeah, bishop g8. Yeah, anyway, it's a good move. e6 is hanging with a huge check. And bishop g8, I have rook a7. I still have to be careful. 28 seconds is not a lot. And now he's counting. No. Okay. It was a bit of a disaster right from the opening. Yeah, in fact, I know it sounds a bit weird, but like this is not really good already, because the attack by concrete means it's a bit tricky for black. They normally play knight c6 in this position, but already this is difficult. If you check d4, black has to be very careful here not to land into huge trouble. In this position, what I often get is this, which is a disaster really. Knight c3, rook d1 coming, that is not good at all. And he played king g8, that is also, I think, problematic. It's just the development that white has, a development advantage, it's quite substantial. So he takes, and now e5 is just not a good move. I mean, but maybe he doesn't have anything better, that's possible. Knight b5 looks like the right one, a6, and the engine wants to play knight 5 c3. Yeah, possible. Here a takes b. Oops, sorry, not this one, of course. A takes b is supposed to be a better choice. Yeah, I was wondering, I couldn't quite believe that this is good for black. This is just not good. It's probably better than the game. The game was extremely one-sided. Yeah, here this is a moment where maybe taking is not the best move. I'm not sure about it. The engine actually approves of it, but it's you also would be better by something like this, where you get a tempo. Yeah, it's not so easy to give up the great bishop, but you get into a position that is so utterly one-sided. Rook c1, bishop g4 is just a bad move. I mean, this is a move I play anyway, and bishop f5 is also running into stuff that I want to play, like g4 later. Okay, here rook d1 was even better. Yeah, but it doesn't matter really. That is just a bad position. g4. And interestingly, the engine rates bishop c2 as somewhat okay for black. What I find quite remarkable. It means that my move order wasn't right, that I have to play this first. You know, maybe you cannot save those pawns. I thought the move order wouldn't matter all that much, but bishop c2 is a good move, really. I think the point is that now this is not attacking all that much, and he's got f5. Yeah, that is indeed true. I mean, he's got this idea here. Wow, that's remarkable. Bishop c2 I didn't have on the radar at all. The difference is huge. I mean, after this, I'm just winning, and I mean, I believe that my position is very, very much better here anyway. So it didn't really occur to me that there is an opportunity for black with bishop c2. From here, black is basically lost. Can just pick up material. Okay, knight c5 was better, but it doesn't really make a difference. Here I would have played rook a7. Oh yeah, and the engine approves, yeah, after a little bit of thought. Or rook a6. Yeah, it's 2 pawns up and I have an attack. And here I'm a piece up, so it doesn't wins quite clearly. Yeah, this is a remarkable case of a line that looks fairly normal for black, but is indeed not that good. Okay guys, thanks for watching.